Hi everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos. Today we're going to make a Santa out of a chip brush. You're going to need a chip brush from the Dollar Tree, some maroon paint, some flesh tone paint, and some white, which I forgot to show, some twine, 2 small black buttons, a button plug or furniture plug, a couple of paint brushes, and a rusty star with a rusty safety pin, or you can do just a rusty star, and a chamois from the Dollar Tree. First thing you're going to do, sorry about that, is paint the handle the maroon color that you have, or burgundy. I used kind of a darker burgundy, and I really like the color and the way that it turned out. And don't worry if you get some paint onto the metal part, because it just wipes right off. And as you can see, there's some writing on the back side, so you will need to do a second coat of the burgundy to make sure that the writing is covered. I suggest using that as the back side of your Santa anyway, even with the second coat. Now we're applying the second coat. That's dry, we can set it aside, and we're going to use our flesh tone color, or a peach, or you could even use a really light pink. We're going to paint the button plug or furniture plug, whichever you're supposed to call it. I'm not really sure of the technical name. Next, you're going to take the white paint, and we're going to paint little snowflakes all over the whole handle. And I'm basically just taking my paintbrush and drawing lines, and I made an X, and then I followed through with lines intersecting through the X. Really simple, really easy. You want to use a thin brush to do this so that they're not big, because you don't have a very large area to work with. And that's that. Next, we're going to take the chamois, which this is just a car chamois. It's to dry cars. It's found in the automotive section of the Dollar Tree. And you're going to line it up with the silver part of the paintbrush, and then you're just going to cut to length that you need. And you trim it up, to make it look even. If there isn't any hanging pieces, etc. And then you're just going to wrap it around that part of the paintbrush, the silver part. And you're going to glue it with your glue gun. Next, you're going to take your buttons and you're going to glue them right below the brim of the hat, right next to each other. You don't have to use that smaller buttons. You can use whatever size you have, as long as they're just 2 black buttons. And in between those, you're going to glue the furniture plug. And now he has eyes and a nose. Next, you're going to take your twine, any length you want, if you want it to hang long or short. And you're just going to put them together, and then you're just going to tie them into a knot. And then you can cut off any excess. Now I have this rusty star with the rusty safety pin. I've had these for years. I'm not sure where you can even get them, but you can use anything you want as far as an embellishment. And at first I hung it from the handle, which is an idea that you can do. Or you can put it on the brim of his hat, which is what I ended up deciding to do, and I attached it to the side of his hat. You could put a snowflake, you could do whatever you want, create whatever you want, make this yours. You could put a little bough of holly there. Make him your own. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this craft, and don't forget to sprinkle.